Lightning Monkey N is here. Sarah Hips is here. El Azul is here. Kazi is here. Kazi is where he was. Flights canceled, stuck at PAX, but gets free accommodation. Having a Tom Hanks giving. We are at the end of Final Fantasy X. We finally beat what I thought was the final boss, and now we are in the process of destroying Yuna's Aeons. A very scripted battle, I suppose. Crazy Kaz also there too. The causes. Hello, hello, hello. Oh yes, a little earlier today. Thanks for anyone who was able to join us still on this changed up schedule. But life changes and you gotta find a way to adapt. And that is what I'm doing. That is what you are doing. That is what these Guardians are doing. TW Syntax as well. I need to put in the word blind in that title. Because I can't have people coming in here going, final episode, time to spoil. We don't want that here at all. Spoilers will be destroyed. Destroyed. Destroyered. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's get to this game. Welcome, TW Syntax. Syntax, that's a fun word people don't use too often. It's all about the syntax. Alright, we are destroying Aeons. Poor Yuna. She doesn't want to fight her own summons. We'll just bring in, we'll bring Waka Waka. First met that thing. He thought it was a unicorn. It's pretty close to a unicorn. Who's got the sensor? Titus got that sensor, baby. Maybe even her. 3,500. Who can do 3,500? Probably Waka and an elemental reel. Just do it all. Oh, they can't die, so just hit it. This is very scripted, I think. We all have auto life, so not worried about it. Power wave. I think it's just going to come down to Lulu and Auron killing it. So we did 3,500. It healed 1,500. So we did about 1,500. And is that another 1,500? Yes. You didn't do much there, Waka. Auron down. But a little shellfish angel is here for you with her eyes closed. Auron says, is that all you got, punk? Oh, big fat miss. Oh, no. I should have had Waka give her some MPs. That's what I really should have done. Fine, there you go, Lulu. No, Lulu's got 500. No, she has 12. She's gonna have 552. That's so nice. The only problem with Yuna is that she's doesn't have as much MP. Something I wish I would have been considerate of as I went through. Keeping that up high. I can see why this is a really fun game to play again, because you know they're, you know how they're, well, with the sphere grid, paying more attention to how you want to build them up. Poor Yuna. These things that have protected her, that have been a part of her, that have been everything that she is. She is a summoner, and now she must destroy the summons to stop a red ball. Ouija Man not having a good time with his notifications. It's Skulltula, the most evil of all. What a team. Lil B, hello to you.
Everyone, this is the last time we fight together. Okay?
Huh?
What I'm trying to say is, after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying goodbye.
Not now.
I know it's selfish, but this is my story.
Okay. Alright, we're here. I'm hearing this is the worst boss in Final Fantasy history. It's quite the claim. There's been a lot of terrible Final Fantasy bosses. 90,000, eh? Possesses Aeons. That's you, Yevon. It's like a little parasite, a little maggot, a little piece of lice. A little bit of space lice. Look, it's a zombie. Let's try this trick. Hello? Oh my god, that worked. That's so lame. Because we tried that on the last boss, it didn't work. He was immune to it. It also looks stupid. Now the Padogas have turned on you, space lice. I don't know if it's hard to beat if you fight it normally, but I just made it a zombie and gave it a Phoenix down. And now it's gone. Ewok Village. I think so, Sarah. Should we put in clapping sound effects? Nah, let's just go home. Oh, there it is. Happy Chocobo. Oh, these guys have great eyesight. Because it can heal itself so well. Accuracy 0, evasion 1, luck 1. So it's just an unlucky fool with great magic and lots of health. Do we get to see what they're looking at? No. Oh look, they're underneath a Yu Yevon statue, it looks like. Hello, Super Gamecast 64. The cloister. Who's that?
Don't stop.
But I...
Goodbye, Orin.
It's all right.
Don't think twice. First person mode. Little Riku. Scared of thunder. Titus the Glarer.
It's been long enough.
Let the man rest.
This is your world now.
The selfless man. All right, Orin's gone. Ooh, CGI.
Yuna, I have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't show you Xanarkand. Goodbye.
We're gonna see you again!
Yuna!
Daddy issues resolved.
Yuna, it's time.
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends. Everybody? Now, Sin is finally dead. Now, Spira is ours again. Working together. Now we can make new homes for ourselves. And new dreams. Although I know the journey will be hard, we have lots of time. Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us, so let's start out today. Just one more thing. The people and the friends that we have lost. No dreams have faded. Never forget them.
Well, is that the end? No more bosses? Well, Final Fantasy X. What do you guys think about it? Seeing the ending again. Those that have seen it, Kazi, you're new to it. New like me. What I like about a lot of Final Fantasy games is that they're not afraid of a sad ending. They're not afraid to show sacrifice, to add weight to a situation, and to show that sacrifice is often necessary. Luigi's never seen that cutscene. Wow. Like, some of the pacing was a little bit off for me when we finally finished that, the Jecht summon. Like, really went really quick. I would have liked a bit more time. Just a little bit more. Just sometimes I like it when they go off those battles and then they just give you the impetus and you're supposed to be the one that has to walk forward. They'll say something like, okay, now to like sacrifice Tidus, you need to walk forward off the edge or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, I would have rather controlled Tidus and walked off. Hearing about Final Fantasy X for the longest time, I knew sad ending, sad ending. Everyone said, oh, you're gonna cry at the end. And I really thought Yuna is going to be the one that dies. Like they tell you the whole game. And then to have this big reveal that Tidus's dad is Sin. Thinking, oh, that's something new. And then that Auron needs to be sent. And he's just hanging around to see this journey through. And then for Tidus to leave. And it's the only way to do it. And then also to kill off all of her Aeons, too. They didn't dwell on that too long. They just sort of said the Aeons gotta go, and that's it. And they didn't they didn't really tell you too much of it. Blaze Edge, yeah, just like Saren 13-2 was the big surprise thing. You didn't think that she was going to be the one that was going to have to go. It's like a nice twist. Oh yeah, except she sort of... Yes. Not a perfect game, but really enjoyed watching you play. I'm really glad you were here. It was one of my favorite moments is that Kazi went from not really knowing anything about this game to like totally learning that ending boss strategy. The boss battles in this game were fantastic. There were so many great puzzle elements to it. Just exactly how you would want an RPG boss battle to go. They have a couple conditions to them, very distinct strengths and weaknesses. It's your job to figure them out and then craft a big strategy. Like, oh, I thought that said Riku doing the vocals for Suteki Dane. Nobuo Uematsu did that one too, and Otherworld. And Hymn of the Faith. With the Tokyo FM Boys Choir. No, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the battle system, like Kazi says. And Luigi, the Aeon's gotta go, forces to kill all the Aeons 3 seconds later without even knowing. Yeah, it just sort of happens. It's how it would have happened for them. Hugh Yevon being an easy boss fight is very ironic. That 1,000 years of Spyro's troubles stem from something very small and fragile. Yeah. And it's kind of like a small problem that you let fester and that you don't deal with and becomes a much larger issue that affects everybody, that everybody ignores. Kazi prefers it over the 15 style. I mean, I like the 13's battle system, and I thought it was going to be really hard to go back to a turn-based one, but I loved this turn-based style because there is BWD, which is at the end, and Lil B saying there is an Omega dungeon. Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of things here. I don't know if I'm anywhere near leveled up for that. 1,000 years in the future. That was the entire point of the fight. It's the god they feared is nothing but a worthless tick. Also, a lot of these Final Fantasy games are really against religion, it seems. They just paint anyone who believes in religion as a problem, as an enemy, as somebody who will kill you. But, you know, back to this battle system. I thought it was going to be really boring. But the great thing about it is that it gives you... Because they finally ditched the active battle system. Active turn-based, active time battle, which they had been using since Final Fantasy IV, all the way from 4 to 9. So, in those ones, you input a command and then you wait for their bar to fill up. And it's got a more of a real-time feel to it because you're watching these bars fill up as you're queuing in the commands. And that can be exciting. And it's kind of like playing chess where they have to, every time they do a move, they have to hit the button because they're running out of time. But the problem is that it removes some of the strategy because it's more about the actions and you're not quite sure what's going to happen. Whereas this one, you are very clearly aware of all of the turn order that's coming up. And you're aware of each action, so every single action has such weight. Like, is it better to... If Yuna needs more ether, who's it better to do it with, you know? Who do you sacrifice having that turn? Are they going to survive this? Are you able to survive? What's going on here? He looks very creepy in the CGI. Okay. Yeah, Kiro, use our strategy. We had Zombie Strike a lot. Riku is super awesome. Make sure you get Alchemy for Riku. That's the most important thing. If you want to see what happens after the ending, go for the Eternal Calm option in the menu. It follows the story and prepares you for 10-2. Cool. 10-2 won the vote in the Discord. By a tidy sum. Legend of Dragoon got some nice votes. So I have to go back from here. It doesn't let me actually do it. So yeah, I love the battle system. Very strategic. Incorporating your entire team, but just 3 at a time, was really fun. You can see how they use that in 13 later on, where you're swapping them all out just like that. And them all having different strengths. The sphere grid is very, very flexible, which is a fun part about an RPG. I love that you need to that you really need to think about. You need to make some choices about what you're going to do with them, but you have a lot of freedom with them. Where and like many people say, if you just grind enough, you can get everybody into that sphere grid, and every spot of that sphere grid. But even with a bit of strategy, you can do things like giving Yuna some black magic spells that she's super powerful with. It's really nice. Oh, alley over the hill, you just missed it. Yeah, sorry I had to pull it back a little bit just because... Just because I have a friend in town. I have to be a good host. But I'll make up for it with an extra stream on Monday. Is this a game thing, this Eternal Calm, or just a movie? Paracosm loves speculation, so feel free to delete the comments.
37,
They spoil.
39, 40, 41. 2 minutes, 41 seconds. My longest yet.
Yuna, it's time!
How is she counting underwater?
Coming.
You're diving like a real pro, yeah?
You'll always be the pro, Waka.
I don't know. It's been so long since I trained.
You have gotten a little chubby.
Oh, no.
And you're not even the one having the baby. It's been 2 years. I've learned how to hold my breath for more than 2 minutes now. It takes more than physical strength, and there are some tricks you can't be taught. It took practice, lots and lots of practice. I just had to keep trying until I...
See you, Blaze. Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow, regular time.
You know what? Back then, I didn't think there were any tricks to it at all. I didn't have time to think. An eternal calm. A slightly chubby Waka. And my 2 minutes 41 seconds. It's not much, but it's enough.
It was such a nice, tight story. So well contained, so many great moments. They didn't linger on things too long. They didn't overwhelm you with too much lore. They just gave you enough to keep it engaging. Keep it moving forward. Great arcs from Seymour. Lulu doesn't really have too much to do. She's just a guardian. She sort of softens up throughout the end.
Lady Yuna, it is a pleasure to meet you. I heard your speech 2 years ago in the stadium, but seeing you this close, you look so much more... I mean, you are truly beautiful.
That's very kind of you to say.
The reason I've come here today is to talk to you about my grandson. He's joined the Youth League, you see. I've nothing against the League, mind you. It's just me and the missus belong to New Yevon. My grandson used to attend all the party meetings with his parents, of course. That is, until one day. I'm sure being around people his own age can't be bad for the boy. Still, I am worried about him. I feel, oh, how shall I say this? Like our grandchildren are moving too quickly.
In the last 2 years, new groups have been springing up all over. Everyone wants to be part of a new age. Everyone wants to build a new age. Everyone wants to build a new Spira. And they're all racing to find their own way to do it.
I only want what's best for him. But it troubles me when we agree on so little.
People have different ideas, and sometimes they disagree on the right thing to do. Some people worry about what the new age will bring. Sometimes I worry too.
I like the eyes moving back and forth to show she's really thinking about
I
it.
just have to tell
Or she's
myself
reading her own
that
subtitles.
for now, I'm doing the
Backwards.
right thing. I understand how you feel. But Testio, maybe you should try talking to your grandson first. He may walk a different path, but I'm sure he wants the same for Spira, as we all do.
It's nice to see these areas again. I could totally see playing this game again. There's not many games I ever want to play again, but
Hey there!
What is it? Another visitor?
No, I just wanted to chat, yeah?
Monday Mario.
It's just the old folks in the village. They'd like to see you get, you know.
And who is it this time?
Well, they're saying it's the son of the chairman of New Yevon, yeah?
Tell them no. He would only use me.
Right. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I'll go tell them myself.
No, you leave that to me, yeah? You really don't want to see them anyway. You know how they get.
Yeah.
Lady Yuna!
XXX.
Lady Yuna, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Yaibel. I've come on Youth League business. I bring a message for you from our leader, Maven Nuge.
She's not interested in joining, yeah?
Oh?
Is that why you've come?
That is correct, my lady.
I'm sorry, but I will not be joining any group.
Perhaps the lady will start a group of her own.
Leave us, please.
Yuna! Waka!
She gets lip gloss all of a sudden.
Riku sometimes visits us here in Besaid. She's been traveling around Spira, salvaging ancient machina and teaching people how to use them. It's tiring work, but you wouldn't know it from looking at her.
Hey, cut it out!
Love sure got a handle on you.
Oh.
Where's Lulu?
Back in the village. Go say hi, yeah?
You betcha. And Yuna, you seem the same as
So
always.
do all of you.
Yeah,
Change your clothes.
same as always.
Luigi Man knew. I like that Paracosm wants to talk about the plot and has no worries about having his comments deleted. That's
Yeah,
nice.
he's been up there teaching the orphan Ronso all kinds of stuff. He's like this big guru now. Oh, that reminds me. I got something for you.
Where is she digging? Stop looking.
Here we go. Kamari found it up on the mountain.
A sphere?
That is, yeah.
Funny looking design, yeah?
Take a good look.
Machina made Sin, but now Sin's dead, so let's just do it.
No, I'm not sorry. I haven't done anything wrong. I know you're listening. If she was your girl, what would you do? How can you blame me for trying to use your weapon? It was the only way I could save the summoner. What would you do if you were me? Let me out! I want to see her!
Sounds like evil Titus. Sarah says the machines were not the true issue, just an excuse. Allie's never played X2. This is eternal calm,
It was a voice
Tony.
from the
Dang,
past.
dude.
No, it was a voice that's never left me.
Yeah, we had a vote,
What is
Andreas.
this? What's he
And
doing? I mean,
it won.
is that really him? Is he, what's going on?
I'm not sure. But you want to find out, don't ya?
Well, yeah, but
Yes. Let's go then.
Go where?
Well, that's the tricky part. I know.
Friggin'
Kimari
whale
found the
dolphins.
sphere. Let's go talk to him.
whoa. You sure you're ready to just run off? Can't you wait until we find out a little more first?
And just who's supposed to do the finding out?
Leave that to us. I'm sure Maven Nuge will agree to help. In fact, I volunteer to ask him myself.
Beat it, yeah?
Understood. I shall return as soon as possible with a full report of our investigation.
Well, look, I really want Yuna to go.
She can't
I like
do
the
that
opinions as long as people
Why
aren't
not?
spoiling it.
Because she's
If you can talk about it
solid
without
for
spoiling.
3 months, yeah? And everybody wants to see her.
Oh yeah? Well, what about what she wants?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but... Okay, maybe once things calm down, you know?
And what if they don't, Waka? What then, huh? I don't believe it. After everything Yuna did for us. Why can't she just do what she wants to do now? Why? You know, every time I visited here, I wondered, why is it that when everyone's out making their dreams happen, and everyone's getting their chance, Yuna's dreams are on hold?
Gee, it's not like you...
Whoa.
What do you know anyway, Tubby?
Okay.
Yuna?
I want to journey again. But if I leave, I'll be disappointing everyone else.
Where is he fat?
I want...
What's the point of pretending to be all grown up if it means the things I want to say never get said? How am I supposed to change anything?
I'll go.
Yuna!
I know it's selfish. But this is my story.
Right on! I knew you'd say that, so I brought something just for you.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
He's got the muscly back. He's got the giant pecs.
You need a new look. You are a celebrity, so incognito's the way to go.
Okay.
But wait, you two. I'll go get Lou.
So this is like a Charlie's Angels secret agent.
An eternal calm.
As a disguise,
A
they're
slightly
going as
chubby
incredibly popular
And
celebrity
my
singers.
2 minutes, 41 seconds. It's not much, but it's enough. Still, it's okay to want more, isn't it?
Yeah, you just told me it's a happy ending. Now I know. No one's gonna die.
Riku, let's leave. Let's leave right
Yeah,
now.
Yuna. Live your life. That was fast. I guess the captain of whatever ship of Machina they're on heard Yuna say that. And then, all right, let's do it. This thing's ready to go. Wah, wah, let's go. Okay. So we're off to find evil Titus. And we have to go... I don't know. I guess that's what we have to do. Okay, that's it, eh? That was 10. So I thought my controller had died. Credits and bonus audio. What's bonus audio? A podcast about Final Fantasy. Starring all the voice actors. I think it's pronounced Titus. If you want to see the happy ending, you have to complete 10-2 to completion, 100%.
2 years. It's been 2 years since Spirit entered the Eternal Calm. I was given a new life. For a year, I was able to walk alongside Yuna. It was great. It really was.
Anyway, they're quite, the people that make Final Fantasy, especially around this time, they're quite influenced by everything around them. I think Charlie's Angels must have been really popular at that time. I think it was. They just went for it. So much of the story reminds me of Star Wars. All right, Kazi's heading off. Don't use up all that data. Enjoy you guys' extra day in Melbourne. We want to see some more pack stuff from you. Eternal calm is an everlasting calm. Sin will not respawn anymore. Thank you, Kazi. See ya. Well, we'll be back tomorrow with either some Mario or 10-2. Probably Mario. And then we'll do 10-2 on Tuesday. Tuesday 10-2. Mario on Monday. Maybe we'll make today a shorter episode and then sort of Melbourne. Yeah, today will be a shorter one. Yes, that's it. I had to wake up early so we can get through this, and then we'll Mario Monday, 10-2 Tuesday. Thank you everybody for joining. Sorry it was a shorter episode, but I get to see my great friend for just a few more hours before I have to drive her back and maybe not see her again for a really long time. So thanks everybody for all your help with this. Had some really great memories with this game, and I totally see why people say this 10 is one of their favorites. It's definitely one of my favorites now. It's hard to rank Final Fantasy games because they're so different. Like, I would easily put 4 below 6 in terms of like the scope, and I would put 4 below this one, and even the whole 13 trilogy. Maybe not 13-1, but they, like, how do you compare this like 10 to 13-2 or 10 to Lightning Returns? It's really difficult. In fact, actually, if anything, it reminds me a lot of 13-2. And the way it just kind of is that linear path, very tightly told, lots of sacrifice, and it just pushes you along. But I could see going back to 10-2. I think it would be fun to revisit it. I think somebody was talking in the Discord about how you see the game at first through Titus's eyes, and then the second time you see it through Auron's, because you realize that Auron is already dead, and this is his second go-around. You know all the sacrifice that they're heading towards, so you can see the double meaning behind a lot of the things that they say, which is pretty interesting. So, is that Lulu on the bottom left? That's her disguise? She actually looks way different. The rest of them don't. Yuna has guns. And shows butt cleavage. Callum's off play 10-2. Get a head start on us. Andreas says, this game is a bittersweet ending, and for him, that's the perfect ending. Till Tuesday, Paracosm. Look forward to analyzing 10-2 alongside. Yeah, me too. That's what I love about these games. That's not Lulu, that's Pain. Oh, okay. This is where they put Riku into sort of overdrive mode in terms of sexuality, I would imagine. I mean, she doesn't really look like Lulu. A little bit. Same kind of little lips and a bit of the style. Pretty gothic. So they went more with their Asian look down on the bottom. Because the Yuna in both of these pictures here really looks like the one from the CGI where she looks a lot more Asian. Sam Music. Hey, super late, but we'll watch back. Yeah. Why did I read that? Lulu's long-lost twin sister. Cool. I think it'll be okay. That's fine. A character name is okay. I mean, I've seen this cover for years, right? I guess that's it. Thank you very much. Callum, Smurf, Andreas, Sam Music, El Azul, Paracosm, Alley Over the Hill, Luigi Man, Kazi, Crazy Cause, Lightning Monkey N, Blaze Edge, Angel of Death, Sarah Hips, TW Syntax, and Andreas, Lil B, Kev Rothschild, everybody that made this a really great experience. Tone. Man, I'm still thinking about that great boss battle with the zombie strike. Are you planning on watching the Eternal Calm on stream? Thanks for the series, by the way. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you, Sam Music, for checking it out. We did. We just watched Eternal Calm, so it's on here. No Omega Dungeon. No, we'll skip that. I don't have time for that, unfortunately. Got to move on. We're not a completionist stream. So, Sarah, thank you very much. I'm really glad we get to play it, and I think I got a lot more out of it, having the chat and all the experience of everybody piecing it together for me and helping me with that. I really thought we were going to have to leave that whole final battle. What is it called? BFA? Braska's Final Aeon? I really thought we were going to have to leave there and go back and get that anima. I thought, there's just no way we can survive this, but for us to figure it out, stamina tablets, zombie strike, Riku being so important with all of her different abilities, her alchemy and healing everybody so fast, Yuna turning into this huge black magic user, and then Lulu really being the hero of with huge damage with that double cast flare, doing it at the end, and then me accidentally healing the BFA when we could have killed him. And I just thought he had zombie on for some reason, so I cast Curaga on him. Or Curaja, maybe. The biggest curing spell I could. Brought back like 8,000 or 9,000 health to him. I thought that was it. I thought we were going to have to go back. And because when you lose that battle, you have to walk through that whole crystal area again. You got to watch a really long cutscene. So it's not like 13 where you can just keep throwing yourself at the bosses over and over again. Quit out, go through, quit out, go through. Sam Music, I'm glad you watch everything in your own time rather than having to rush through everything. Yeah, me too. I felt a lot more engaged with it and I could really, really enjoy it. Everyone else in the house is asleep, so I woke up early, so it's just... I'm just able to kind of enjoy it really quietly. You know, like when you're a kid and you wake up really early and you play video games and no one else is around. Luigi says, nothing to do with being a completionist, I just want you to experience it. Yeah, and that's the thing with Anima is that it is OP. I wanted to win just tweaking a strategy in the way that we were getting brutally murdered. And then able to tweak it. Oh yeah, Zombie Strike. Sarah Hips, you really powered through. Your actions were great as well. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, Kiraga, we healed him for 7k. That was awesome. Oh my god. Oh, Sam Music's got a Hound Dog cover. I'll have to check that out. Did everybody watch Kazi and them at PAX? Did we get to see that? Alright, so I guess we'll do some Mario. Tomorrow. I might be on later. Depends if I'm playing a show or not. But I'll keep you posted on Discord. Thanks again, everybody, for all your help. And especially to Blaze Edge and Luigi, Callum, Corey, and Rossner in our Discord for really taking a lot of initiative and making our Discord a lot better. Blaze Edge organized a lot of it, really cleaned it up. Now it doesn't look like such a mess. It's really easy to find things, and there's a lot of activity going on in there, a lot of discussion, and it really made the Discord an interesting spot to be. It's a place you can go and talk about every game that we're playing and other games. We have spoiler sections. They have music bots in there, and it's that's great that they figured all those out. Of course, we call them summons, which I really like. Yeah, I'm loving that. I think we've got about close to 80 people now in the Discord, which is great. El Azul, the only thing I hate, I won't be able to see a reaction to the opening of 10-2. I know I can watch it later, but I wanted to see it live. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy 10-2. Yeah, there's a certain excitement to seeing things live, but I like that YouTube always keeps it up and uploads it. That's really, really helpful. Yeah, Luigi, I love that you were doing that as well. Just keep putting those stats out. I still found it really interesting. Because how they decide, like, why would this guy have one... Didn't he have, like, 0 luck or something? 1 luck? So you can really mess with them that way. Because a lot of times it just seems like the bosses are immune to everything, which isn't really that fun. You know. Those are my least favorite boss battles in these RPGs, is when they're immune to everything, so all the interesting strategies you've come up with you can't use. Or then when they cast something on you where you can't move or you can't act. It's terrible. Or like Silence, Darkness, Curse. Sam Music said that. That's right. He said that the second time you play, you play as Auron, and the story's impactful for different reasons. So it's like... Yeah, and everything he says now has a different meaning because you know what's coming next. Which is pretty neat. As soon as I found out about him and about Tidus, you sort of go back, and Yuna even, and you start sort of like replaying all those things that they said, all that dialogue. And thinking about it in that new context. Summoner to Booty Shorts Eunice, it's Corey. Yeah, and Luigi, man, it's nice for them to be immune to some things. Like, sure, you don't want your boss to have doom on them, or, you know, or death, or even sometimes poison. But poison and then the ability to heal it is really fun. Because when you fight BFA, the neat thing about it is that he also has a party of 3. And he has a party of 3 that are doing buffing and healing, plus attacks and magic spells. So it's kind of like you are fighting a version of yourself. Because a lot of times in these games, the enemies don't have anywhere close to the same abilities you have, which is not really all that fair. They can't cure themselves. They can't remove status ailments. They can't get their health back. They can't Phoenix down. So that part's almost not fair in a way. So that was really neat to be matched up almost against yourself in the end. Loved it. Really, really loved 10. Loved the writing, loved the cinematography, loved the story. It was nice and tight. It was great. Does anybody know how many hours that took us to beat? I guess I could go through all the videos and tally it up. But I loved it. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to thank you one more time. Because it really means a lot. I'll see you for sure tomorrow morning. And maybe tonight. But wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, whatever time it is, have a good one. And I'll see you on Discord. Bye for now.